People ask me many times, why are third world leaders corrupt? I mean, every country in Africa has leadership problems. Every country in the Caribbean has leadership problems. You know why? It's simple. I figured it out. It's very simple. Why are there so many lack of great leaders in your country among black African people? Or even Mexicans, the Asian people? Why is there such lack of leadership in these formerly oppressed countries? Here's why. Because the oppressor did not do what Jesus said. He made sure you never knew what he knew. Now, these are very interesting people, They're interesting. Here's what they do. They say, okay, we ain't going to teach you nothing that we know. So all we're going to teach you is how to grow cane and cotton. Pick cotton, that's all you have to do. Go get water. That's it. You don't need to know anything else, they say. And so for 294 years, you become an expert cotton picker, an excellent cane cutter. But the problem is, he doesn't teach you how to make the cane into sugar. He doesn't teach you how to turn the cotton into cloth. He keeps that to himself. After a while, you become unruly because you multiply. And so you tell him, it's more of us than you. We're going to kill you if you don't let us go. So he does something very simple. Every single situation is the same. He said, okay, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Tell you what, you could have the cotton field and you could have the cane because I don't want to fight you. I'm gone. And he leaves. So here you are. You call yourself free now because you got a cotton field and a cane. The problem is he trained you to wear clothes and to drink tea with sugar. You didn't hear what I just said. That's too deep. He conditioned you to wear his clothes and to drink tea with sugar. And he leaves you with a sugarcane field and a lot of cotton. Sharp guy. They're smart. After a few years, you begin to realize, I can't wear cotton and I can't put cane in tea. So he comes back and he says, what's your problem? You say, look, I can't turn cotton into cloth. He said, okay, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the cotton from you at my price because you can't use it. So you can't set the price because you can't use it. I'll tell you how much I'm going to buy it from you for. I'll buy the cane, you cut it at my price. So they take it away and they turn it into cloth and sugar. Then they come back to you and they sell you the sugar at their price and the cloth at their price. And here you are now, instead of being directly oppressed, you are economically oppressed. They didn't train you to be producers. And now you thought you were free. So the kind of seminars I have is the seminars that help you learn how to make sugar. The kind of work I do is to teach you how to turn cotton into cloth. So that you become free to get your farms back and know how to convert cotton into cloth. And instead of just being consumers, you become producers. This is leadership. So what they do is they don't teach you how to lead. They don't teach you how to operate anything. And then when they leave you, they say, take charge. So here's the African guy in Ghana, the British is gone, and they never teach him how to be a leader like them. And he got power, he got all this country, he got this, but he ain't got no training. And so we have a slave wearing a crown. Woe to the land when a slave becomes king. Words of Solomon. Now what I think is unfair is that they come back later and say, see, you can't rule. I told you, you ain't born to rule. Look how you messed up your country. Corruption, abuse, and this. And what they don't know is that they are the blame. They never trained me. You don't understand what I'm talking about. How can you set me up to fail and then tell me I failed? Oh, come on, clap. You get what I'm talking about. We got to get this right. You don't prepare me for failure and then say, I failed. I blame you for my failure because you never trained me to be a leader. It is enough for the teacher to make the student just like him. I guess you could say, my conclusion is, and I say this to all the governments I work with, the failure of third world countries is evidence of the failure of the colonial powers. They must take the blame.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're talking about the leadership of the black people. So for ages, it seems that black leadership has failed and failed terribly. be it in Africa or in the Caribbean, just looks like they're reading from the same script. And of course, they do. And sometimes we can blame the West, the East, the white man, the yellow man, as much as we wish. But if we also do not realize our own problem as Black people, then this problem will always continue, will persist to exist. Now, we know the roles that the white person is playing in terms of compromising a leadership of a Black people. However, because I have always been rooting for this awakening of the Black people that's currently ongoing, we have also to wake up to problems that we ourselves must take initiative to solve. Poor governance and poor leadership is the worst thing that we can have as a people, as communities, because that is a failure of a community as a result of poor practices of a few people, those in power, the elites. Now, let's realize and let's accept that corruption in itself in Africa, in countries of the oppressed countries, corruption in itself is a cancer that we need to fight. And to fight this is to come out bravely and call out this and kick out those corrupt leaders to save the community. If we don't do that, then we're going to continue to languish, and we can speak as much as we want, and we can blame as much as possible. But if we also don't take proactive steps, then there is no chance for our liberation. Look at the failure, and I have always said that a failure and the poverty in Africa is by design. It has been designed by someone else, that Africa and the Black people stay where they are for the benefit of other people, for the benefit of the white man, for the benefit of the yellow man. Those that we call puppets must be kicked out of power. There's no need for a euphemistic language on that. We need to kick puppets, corrupt leaders out of power and into jails and recover all our stolen monies. And then it's good we begin to realize how much information is important. Information is power. We have to be informed. You don't want to have a huge land, a huge plantation of sugarcane, with the sugarcane ripe, but you cannot extract sugar from it, like Dr. Myles Munroe is just saying. We need to be empowered. We need to empower our people with information, with knowledge, to turn our raw materials into finished products. The moment we start being producers, because Africa has been designed, we have been designed to be consumers more than we produce. No wonder we don't consume all our raw materials. The moment we begin, we successfully fight the narrative of consumption over production, then Africa is emancipated. We have been told and taught to consume. So we never produce. So they come and they pick from us, they go and refine it, and they come and sell it to us at exorbitant price. They do not want you to realize the power that lies. They do not want to give you the keys to production. You have to fight for the keys yourself, because that is where the secret is hidden. Well, so I think in conclusion, we have to continue to fight this battle of misinformation and disinformation, inform our people. And I say, the current wave of awakening by the Black people, we need to sustain it and keep the fire burning. Wake up, Black people. Take charge of yourselves, of your countries. Know that nobody loves you as much as they say and as much as they show. Actually, the only reason why we relate is because they're getting something from you. No other single reason for them, to come close to you. They only come close to you. And it's not a problem to benefit from a relationship. But if it is only one-sided, that's not a relationship. That is, we need to have a mutual, two-sided relationship, not a parasitic relationship. So share your thoughts and your opinions on this in the comments. Like this video and share this video. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to support us. So until next time, see you in the next video. Peace.